Good day everybody, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2, where we are currently running the 1.13 update, which means that there are achievements. But unfortunately it also means that we are back in Berlin. So I think we're going to Perpignan or Glasgow. Yeah, let's go there. I mean, this is a fairly new area we're gonna discover, so let's go there. Oh dear. Okay, so first off, do we need fuel? No, we don't need fuel. Check. Yeah, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator. I already have achieved some achievements because oh yeah, I really need to check that. Hold on. Because I made a vanilla save game. So that way I can get my achievements going without all the bullshit, or you know, getting 60% on the truck sim map. Yeah, I don't think so. So, but first off, let's check why is this weird? I mean, it should be. I don't know why the roof camera doesn't, or the lean out camera doesn't work. Does it work now? No. I think it's a bug in this truck actually. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get going. I mean, we've got a fairly long route to do today. But yeah, we're going on the 1.13 now, and the old truck sim map does work with it. So no need to get an update for that. That's very convenient. And yeah, let's just get our load and then we'll start chatting around or about. I just got home from work and it's Sunday right now, and yeah, I'm in a good mood today because it's weekend. Oh yeah. And the weather is freaking amazing for October. It's freaking ridiculous. I mean, you can just walk outside without a sweater on, or without a sweater or a jacket. Just shorts and t-shirts, baby. Shorts and t-shirts. Alright, let's get going. Let's head north to Denmark. Get onto the boat. And get to Glasgow. So as always, it's been a while since I recorded my last episode because my mind has been ADDing on me, and you know, there are just certain triggers for my mind that I really want to get into something, and you know, a week later it's something else. But what's been really on my mind is my motorcycle lessons and license, and getting that done. And yeah, well, I don't know how to put this, but yeah, I passed my exam, so I'm now legally allowed to drive a motorcycle. Well, that is until I have gotten my new license that states that I can drive motorcycles. But I have an appointment for that tomorrow to get my new license, and it's really obnoxious because first you have to make an appointment with the council, the city council, to get a license. So I made an appointment on Thursday, because that's when I had my exam, and the first day to actually get an appointment is Monday, so that's tomorrow. So on Monday I'll have to bring my my ID, a photo, and some money. And then you think, oh well, that's not so bad, is it? Well, then I've got to wait a couple of days before it's finally done, because these people tend not to work that fast. So yeah, I'm probably, tomorrow I have my appointment, and I'm probably gonna check on Friday if my license has arrived yet. And from that moment I'm legally allowed to drive a motorcycle. But yeah, that's, the best part is that I passed my exam, and I've been, well, not really stressing out, but I was kind of stressed a couple of days before I had my exam, because I still had to take some more lessons, and there were just a couple of things that I did wrong every time, and I was mainly stressing about the area that I would have to have my driving test, because at my lessons I took some exam courses, which is just you start from the place where the exam starts, and then they tell you to drive somewhere, and they've got several routes which all have their own naughty bits where you have to be extra careful, or just where you really can't access the speed limit. But yeah, I had a couple of those routes. It's mostly driving in small villages littered in 20 miles an hour zones. Oh, to the right here, okay. And with one-way streets where you really have to look where you're allowed to go and what way you're not allowed to go, and of course checking your mirrors, checking your blind spot, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've done a couple of routes, and some of them were quite frustrating, others weren't that bad, but still I was kind of squeezing it, just a bit hoping that I didn't have to go to a particular place, because that would just be a nightmare. But yeah, it was, my exam was fairly easy. I only had to drive through a bit of the city where I had my exam, and after that we went on the highway, and after a while I had to get off the highway, basically turn around and get on the highway again and back to the start. And well, I didn't have a flawless ride, of course. I mean, what can you expect? But yeah, it was good enough to pass. And it's really, the point where the guy said, well, yeah, you've passed, I was like, all right, nice. But it really didn't sunk into me that I passed my exam. It was until we drove back to the to the driving school that I was like, yeah, I've shown that I can do it, and now, you know, I've made it. Fuck yes. Which of course ended up in me being a bit too enthusiastic and just drive a bit. It's not really aggressive, but yeah, I just had to let go of some steam, but you know, all in good order and driving safe, because that's really important. So yeah, that's finally off my back, and now I can start saving money to buy a... Do I have my lights on? No, I don't. Now I can save money to buy a motorcycle. And then then I can just drive on the motorcycle. It's really not dawning to me that I actually did it, you know. It's probably when I get on another motorcycle, like, you know, my own, then it's probably gonna really get to me, because, you know, I drive a motorcycle at my work, but that's a bit different because I drive it almost every day, and it's just for a couple of 100 meters. But, you know, just to start from home, get on your bike and go to work, oh man, it's just really awesome that I actually am able to do that right now. Well, when I have a motorcycle and everything and blah blah blah, you know. But yeah, that's been going on for the last 2 weeks, I guess. So now I can focus on, you know, finding out what kind of motorcycle I'm gonna buy. And yeah, I do have something in mind, but, you know, one day it's this and the other day it's that, so it's really... I'm so terrible at that. You know, it'd be easier if I had the money laying around and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna test drive them both, and I'm gonna pick the one that I like most, or the one that's in the best nick. But yeah, where's my cat? Yeah, it's oh man. Yeah, I am pretty proud of myself that I actually did it, because, you know, after getting my motorcycle control exam, you know, where I have to show that I know how that machine works and do some exercises, I hadn't been on a motorcycle for, I guess, 5 weeks before my other exam. So I've only had 4 hours on the bike, and then I had my exam. So I had 2 lessons in the 2 days before my exam, and that's, yeah, it's a bit of bad planning from my part, I guess, but it doesn't matter because I did it. So, but still, if I had maybe just one more lesson, it would just have been that much better. But it's all good now. So yeah, in other news, yeah, holiday is coming up. Only 4 weeks to go. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy a camera to mount on my helmet. I'm gonna buy a really cheap one, but it does have an external mic, so I'm really curious to see if it's any good. And it's only 40 euros, so I'm probably gonna take the plunge and buy it. But then again, yeah, what do I have to do with a... God damn it. Okay, there we go. I don't have much... Fucking asshole. Yeah, go then. My hazard's on. Maybe a bit late, but yeah, and you know, it's not really a good use to have a camera to put on my helmet if I don't have a motorcycle. But on the other hand, if I get it, I can do a review on it and show other people that they should or should not buy it. So I'm probably gonna do that. I mean, it's only 40 euros. Yeah, for now let's just save money, except for the 40 bucks. And yeah, I want to buy a motorcycle so bad. Yeah, then it's the question, am I gonna buy it in this fall, or am I gonna wait till spring? Because I don't know how much I'm gonna drive this winter, and yeah, I mean, oops, sorry, my cat's going berserk again. But it seems that the weather is going to be pretty good for the next couple of weeks. And hopefully it's gonna stay this nice for a while, and you know, have a, how do you say it, motorcycle friendly winter. That would be awesome. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna come out, so I do want to buy a motorcycle in winter, because the prices are probably gonna drop, because a lot of people are gonna get rid of their motorcycle because they're not driving in the winter. Which seems to be pretty perfect for me. Only downside that I have is that I have to put my bike outside in rain and wind and storm and freezing cold. But yeah, it's probably gonna be fine. So yeah, that's that. Then we are in Denmark. Nice. So yeah, work's doing pretty fine. Well, not doing, but works fine. If I'm lucky, I'm probably gonna work a lot of hours this month, but depends on how things will evolve, because someone is sick for the next couple of weeks. That means that there are some schedule changes are coming up. So I said to my superior, hey, if you need me on the days that I am currently free, no, don't. You're, oh crap, Jesus. You're allowed to, you know, to let me work, or just to schedule me. Because one of the other guys that is available is basically, he's not really competent. I mean, I'm not the most social person, but I'm not as bad as he is. And he's just at some points not doing his job properly, and it's really annoying. Come on, truck, you can do it. I mean, yeah, it's 23 tons, that's a lot. Pretty heavy load. Yeah, if it's, you know, if it's up to us, the crew, then that guy wouldn't be working with us anymore. But unfortunately, there currently isn't really another option, because there's some other guys doing other projects right now. You know, I think the worst part about him is that, you know, it's okay, maybe he's not the quickest in doing his job, and that kind of stuff, but I mean, I work at currently the largest and best running musical in the Netherlands, and he just doesn't seem enthusiastic about it. He's just like, you know, doing his thing and just like he is, I don't know, there's just no sense or sparkle of enthusiasticness, if that's a word, or how would you say it? Yeah. I feel like he's missing the drive to actually excel in what he is doing. He's just doing his thing and that's it. It's, you know, feels like he's a bit like a slowpoke. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. And at some points in the show, there are, you know, when we have changeovers, there's some sort of pace required to get things done because we don't have that much time. And in one particular changeover, he's running around like we're going to Glasgow, yeah. It's probably early in the morning. No, it's not.